through the intricate world of sheep meat processing in factories. Join us on this fascinating journey as we explore the step-by-step process,
where these animals are raised with care and respect. Sheep farming practices vary, but the emphasis is always on providing animals with a comfortable
and healthy environment. Farmers manage grazing areas to ensure an adequate supply of nutritious forage for the sheep.
Additionally, farmers may implement rotational grazing techniques to maintain the quality of the pasture
and minimize soil erosion.
Regular healthcare and veterinary attention are crucial to maintaining healthy sheep. Preventing and managing diseases is an ongoing task.
Farmers implement biosecurity measures, administer vaccinations, and conduct regular health checks to prevent and treat illnesses.
Once sheep reach the desired weight or age, they are marketed for various purposes, such as meat production.
After that, these sheep are lifted into trucks and brought to the nearest warehouse.
At the warehouse, the sheep are carefully unloaded and sorted based on various factors such as age, size, and breed.
They are then provided with food, water, and a comfortable resting area to ensure their well-being before further processing or distribution takes place.
From here, these sheep are loaded onto ships and exported to different countries. Later, these sheep are processed in factories in importing countries. After arriving at the factory, the sheep are released in stages. Here, sheep go through various processes, including slaughtering, butchering, and packaging to prepare them for distribution to consumers. Upon arrival, the sheep's hind legs are hung with the hook. The sheep are led to an area where stunning is carried out. Stunning is a crucial step that renders the animals unconscious and pain-free before the subsequent stages of processing. This humane approach is an essential aspect of modern meat processing. Following the stunning and bleeding process, the dressed carcasses are carefully moved to the next stage, dressing. This step involves the removal of the skin, internal organs, and other inedible parts of the animal. Factory workers cut the skin layer with a knife along the hook. Udder, twist, and belly of these hanging sheep. Then, some workers use their skilled hands to pull this hanging sheepskin directly to the rump, loin, and back. Workers cut the front two legs of the sheep along the cannon with the cutting machine. After that, the remaining skin on the sheep is twisted and removed by the machine. These heavy, hairy skins are taken out of the factory and used for other purposes. Cooling clothes are specially made from these skins. Here, one worker cuts the hind leg. Here, one worker cuts the hind leg along the cannon, and another worker inserts the hook along the arm of the sheep.
Skilled workers at the factory cut the sheep very efficiently from the middle of the belly to the end of the chest.
Immediately, the factory workers removed all the organs from the sheep. These organs are washed by workers and hung on hooks.
Then these sheep, without organs, are taken to the washing room through the hanging line.
In the washing room, wool is carefully cleaned to remove dirt and debris. Then these sheep are taken to the refrigerator for freezing. As a result, these sheep will freeze. After dressing, the process of cutting the carcass begins. In this case, every part of the sheep is cut through the automatic laser monitoring system in the factory. First, the sheep are cut down the middle of the cutting machine and divided into two halves.
Next, the leg and rump parts are separated from the rump and leg joint by a cutting machine.
After this, the loin and back separate from each other.
Now, loin flank and rib breast parts are separated from loin flank and rib breast parts by this cutting machine.
On the other hand, this perfect cutting machine separates the backbone from the rib and back meat. Hey viewers, now watch the entire cutting process carefully. Here the whole lamb is processed in just a few minutes. From the cutting room, the meat from different parts of the lamb goes to the meat collecting room sequentially through the line. With skilled hands, workers cut each piece of meat and fill each container one by one.
Whereas the foreshank and hindshank are manually sized by workers.
Once the meat has been inspected and approved, it's time to begin the packaging process. One of the key techniques used in sheep meat packaging is vacuum sealing. In this method, bags are sealed tightly, removing all the air inside. Here, workers are filling each part with the lamb, like loin, breast, rib, sirloin, flank, foreshank, hindshank, shoulder, etc., into a big paper container together.
Then, these containers are machine sealed with special ropes.
And it's kept in the chilling room for later storage. The low temperature helps to preserve the quality and extend the shelf life of the stored items.
Now let's see how the internal organs of the sheep are packaged.
Workers first wash and clean the internal organs of the sheep.
And then these organs are taken to the packaging room. There, the workers directly pack the organs in polythene.
The packaging process ensures that the organs remain fresh and protected during transportation.
Once packed, the organs are labeled and stored in refrigerated containers to maintain their quality until they're ready for distribution.
Meat is carefully divided into different cuts, such as chops, roasts, and steaks.
In this case, meats of this size go through the line to the packaging room of the factory.
And workers manually fill these small plastic boxes with the meats based on size, weight, and quality.
Once the meats are packed, they are sealed and labeled with relevant information, such as expiration dates and nutritional facts. This ensures that the packaged meats are ready for distribution and can be easily identified by consumers in stores.
Where it eventually finds its way to your kitchen. And there you have it. From pasture to plate, witness the mesmerizing journey of sheep meat in our factory series. It is a carefully orchestrated process that ensures both animal welfare and the production of high-quality meat products. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned.